Welcome to ORP TV News, coming to you live on this Wednesday, whatever it is, February 21st, I guess. We're coming to you live from the JK Auto Repair Studio. JK Auto Repair, a full-service car care provider located in Ozark, Missouri, 581-2004. My buddies John King, Zach Jones, and Lance Moore down there. Give them a holler. At Twister Alley Raceway midweek show. Twister Alley Raceway, the #1 racetrack in America, hands down. Can't wait to get down there and see them. Got to see them a couple weeks ago in a row in Wiedenbaker. You ought to make a trip up sometime to Twister Alley Raceway. You would have a good time. Butterfield, Missouri, come get you some. Our sponsors, JK's, Twister Alley, Austin Aziz AAA Racing, Team Aziz, South Fork Ranch Spirits, Hannah O, Realtor Broker, Home Sweet Home Realty, Down to Earth Lawn and Landscaping, Missouri Motocross Hall of Fame, and the Titans at 10-5 Drag Race Series. NASCAR, well, it took forever, it seemed like, to get around to this race. One thing after another, had the rain. Monday morning, I had my iPad ready to watch Xfinity race at 11 a.m. and lo and behold, they delayed it for almost, 10 hours. Really felt bad for the Xfinity racers who thought they were going to race on Saturday, had it pushed all the way to Monday morning and then Monday night. Boy, talk about a short week for them. Well, let's get this here. This may have been the best opening, the best ever command to start the motors, the engines for the racers ever. Let's hear it.
Proud spirit of America, and in the proud spirit of our great country, finally, The Rock says, drivers, start your engine!
How could you hear that and not get pumped up? Well, then the racing started, and after one wreck had already taken drivers out, this is the last lap. They're coming down to the white flag, and this happens. Just an absolute mess of a wreck. Ross Chastain, I loved what he said. He said that he was happy to know, he was satisfied knowing that he was going for it for the win at the white flag. You see him try to make the move down, just gets pinched, and there it goes. Keselowski here what's his name? In the number 2 car there, gets loose. From there, all chaos. It ended up being this close there. How close was it? That much of a margin of victory. The teammates, Alex Bowman and the other guy, with the good grief, they're with that close. Who was it? Who won this race? I can't even remember. But anyway, that close it comes down to. Bowman just inches behind there of taking the win. Now, these two were involved in a wreck earlier in the race. I saw some people saying that the two of them caused the wreck earlier. I don't think that they quite caused the wreck. They were certainly involved in it. So they survived that early on wreck. So did Ross Chastain, and lo and behold, they were all there at the end, and it came down to that small a margin of victory. The Xfinity race came on after that, real late. Came on 9 o'clock and got started. This is, if you don't know, we're going to tell you about it. This is one of the really cool stories. If you used to watch Malcolm in the Middle, the TV show, Frankie Muniz, the actor, he started racing. And like so many of us, when I first saw that, I thought, what? Frankie Muniz is racing? But he's a real racer. He posted this: I began my venture into stock car racing a year and a half ago because I wanted to show my son to always follow his dreams. I brought him on stage with me during the driver lineup announcements because I wouldn't be making the biggest start of my career in my first NASCAR race if it wasn't for the motivation he gives me. This is still only the beginning. So a really cool tribute there and a notation to his son, that's why he is racing. And only a year and a half in, that's pretty incredible that he has got to this level. William Byron, that's who won. I had to look it up there. I was drawing a blank. Frankie Muniz, only a year and a half in. Well, this was a wreck with 8 laps to go in stage 1. Of course, it was filled with wrecks also, because that's what NASCAR does. We talked about this with the Truck Series. You have this wreck. Here's another big wreck. This was just a few laps later. Another big crash. Just these racers all bunched up. The first race of the year, a lot of new racers into the Xfinity Series.
Two of the guys started wrecking in front of me a little bit before entry of one, and so I started blowing it down a little bit. So I was playing cautious at the beginning of the race, just trying to stay back a little bit, see what was going on, and see how kind of everyone races a little bit. And I was hanging back a little bit. The guy behind me was hanging back just like two, 3 furlongs off me. And then when I checked up, I got hit just a little bit on entry as I was blowing it down into one, and it just started my momentum back up again. Couldn't get both down in time, so I thought I was going to be a little mistake. Got hit a little bit, got shoved into it, but honestly, super good racing.
So you see this wreck she's talking about, that's Hailie Deegan, only made it part of the way through stage 1. This is another one of the wrecks, just these cars so close together on top of each other. She was okay. No one injured. Big, thank goodness for all the safer barriers and the equipment that goes into NASCAR now. You don't have the injuries that you once had. But your winners there in the Xfinity race, Austin Hill takes the win, Sheldon Creed was second, and Parker Retzlaff rounds out your top 3, Jordan Anderson and Chandler Smith. We, of course, met Chandler Smith at Lebanon I-44 Speedway years ago. Riley Herbst, John Hunter Nemechek, Justin Allgaier, Brandon Jones, A.J. Allmendinger. This was the first time 2 women had started in the Xfinity Series race in something like 15, 20 years. Of course, Hailie Deegan caught up in that accident, got hit from behind into another car, wrecked. Natalie Decker finished in the top 20. She finished 18th. So not a bad showing for the girls. Glad to see that for sure. Now the NASCAR race. Of course, William Byron took the win, Alex Bowman second, Christopher Bell third, Corey LaJoie fourth, and A.J. Allmendinger fifth. Bubba Wallace was up in contention for a while, finished sixth. I really thought that Kyle Busch was maybe going to get his first victory. Ended up 12th, had to pit late. And of course, Heather Van Cleve's boy crush Chase Elliott finished 14th. So all in all, not bad racing at Daytona this weekend. So moving over, had some news today that was really surprising, unfortunate, came from the world of X Games and the Nitro Circus. J.O. Archer, a motocross star and X Game medalist, died at 27 years of age today. Here's a little bit of a look at him. I'm going to kind of show you. He was famous for pulling off the first, that's Travis Pastrana. He had pulled off the first triple backflip in competition. And I've got a couple of videos. This is what it looks like from him, a triple backflip. And there's from the fender looking back the other way. And here's what it looks like in competition. Well, it's such a great new feature that they have those new ramps, those big airbag ramps that they can land on, but that still doesn't protect you from getting folded up, from the bike landing on you. I don't know at all what has happened. That hasn't been said. I don't know that it even will. Don't even know that it really matters. What we know is that he was killed practicing that triple backflip today. 27 years of age, back when he completed that in an X Games. He immediately grabbed the mic and proposed to his wife, now wife, a very popular young man and tragically gone, J.O. Archer, dead at 27 years of age. A lot away from racing, but you know how close we are to her. We've been a sponsor of Miranda Maverick. She's worn ORP TV gear. She had it in some of her early fights in in Invicta FC. She fought Saturday night, had the win, and look at this. World rankings from Buffalo, Missouri, number 14 in the world. Miranda Maverick. We couldn't be more proud of her. She is so awesome and such a strong young woman. Very, very impressive what she does in her personal life. She owns a pickle company called Prowler Pickles. She just finished up her degree. She works in industrial psychology. She got to this level while she was a full-time student. Now she is number 14 in the world. And if you think that's cool, how would you like to meet Miranda Maverick? Well, tomorrow night, 450 South Union, that is over 65 and Chestnut, just south of there, back in there on Union Street. Springfield Fight Club, tomorrow night, 6:30 to 9:30. Miranda Maverick, number 14 in the world, is going to be there. She'll have photos. She'll have merchandise for sale. She's going to be doing some Titan nutrition samples. She'll be signing autographs, taking pictures. She is also, this is what's really cool, she has a auction going up. All of her training gear, her fight gear that she wore in the ring, the stuff she wore to the ring, will all be auctioned off. And all of that money will go towards battling human trafficking. Such a cool gesture for her to donate all of that money, and it brings in a pretty good amount. And I know, believe me, I know, because I have one of her ring-worn jackets from last year that I bought, and I'm going to take it and have her autograph it for me because I don't have enough autograph stuff of her already. And great opportunity to pick up some historic memorabilia and help out a great cause. So meet me over at Springfield Fight Club tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. I'll post that link up. Let's move over to birthdays. Birthdays brought to you by ORP TV and Home Sweet Home Realty and Associates. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, add to your portfolio, whatever it is, if you're needing, they do rentals, they do everything. Home Sweet Home Realty and Associates, Renee Frizzell and Hannah O. Birthdays today: Nick Bidinger, Robert Bird, Lauren Fisher, and Jessica Muhlenberg. Happy birthday to all of you. Tomorrow, Carla Lampe and Deanna Piercy. On Friday, Jillian Pointer. On Saturday, Tim Convey, David Duthit, and Clay Ponder. On Sunday, Nicole Davis. On Monday, Cole Campbell and Kevin Fletcher. And on Tuesday, the Hot Mess Express from Street Outlaws, Kayla Morton. Happy birthday to all of you from Home Sweet Home Realty and Associates and ORP TV. Now here's a look at your weekend race weather, brought to you by Down to Earth Lawn and Landscaping. Down to Earth Lawn and Landscaping, 4178-939343. Man, it was nice today. Tomorrow could be 63 degrees, but it's going to be AM shower, so it may be raining in the morning. But then, look at this. 61 and sunny on Friday, 63 and sunny on Saturday. Look at this Sunday, 71 degrees and sunny. Oh, baby, I love this weather. Going to be a great time to get out to some of the tracks. Let's try to get this right here. Saturday, Emma Indoor Raceway, Emma, Missouri, the 13th Winter Classic. I love it when the Winter Classic's 65 degrees. Quad Racing, Emma Indoor Raceway. Friday and Saturday, Doe Run Raceway over in Palmyra, Missouri. This is their indoor series going on. Saturday, this is the rain makeup day. Perfect weather for this. Springfield Raceway, the Sweetheart 200 Enduro, as well as some test and tune. Starting tonight through Saturday, if you're watching it like Heather and you're watching on Flow Racing, from Waynesville, Georgia, the Golden Isle Speedway, Lucas Oil Late Model Series, some of the top racers in the country. And Ian Wiedenbaker, mine favorite, Saturday night, Arlington, Texas, AMA Monster Energy Supercross is back in action, the 450 and 250 East. This will be the half. Austin Faulkner from Nevada, Missouri took the win the last time the 250 East were on the track. Will he be able to repeat, or will Hayden Deegan take the win? Can't wait to see Saturday night, 6 p.m. on the Peacock app. And Atlanta Motor Speedway, Saturday, the Craftsman Truck Series is on 1 o'clock, FS1, and then immediately following at 4 o'clock, the Xfinity Car Series, 4 p.m. FS1. So Saturday, 1 o'clock, Craftsman Truck Series, 4 o'clock FS1, and then you're going to switch it over to Peacock at 6 o'clock and watch Supercross. Man, that's great. And then Sunday, after you get home from church or wake up late, get the chores done, whatever it is, NASCAR Cup Series moves up the road from Daytona to Atlanta Motor Speedway, 2 p.m. on Fox. Well, this week, Top Fans, it got a lot closer this week because somebody, Andy's going to Supercross coming up soon. I wonder how somebody got him some tickets for that. Oh, he's going to Texas. You lucky dog. Heather Van Cleve missed a show last week, and boy, did it close the gap here. Summer Aziz closing in on Heather Van Cleve. Jeff Cowden in third place. Tony Cope from Twister Alley Raceway there in fourth. Mom back here in fifth place, and Don Finney in sixth. But I couldn't do it without all of you. Thank you all so much for being fans. Don't forget, you can always send me an email, orptvmedia@gmail.com, and you can send me a text, 417-872-9854, and old Stag will answer you back. Don't send a message and think it's just that you can blow off some steam and get that it won't go to. I will see it, and I'm not somebody. You can check my phone. I don't have 37 missed phone calls and 50 text messages. It's blank. I answer right away. So send me a message and join us back here. Let's see, make sure we got some sound. Join us back here Sunday night. We'll be telling you about who won at Supercross, who won at Emma, at Doe Run, at Golden Isles, at Daytona, or I'm sorry, not Daytona, Atlanta, and whatever else happens. We will be here. Don't forget to join us. I'm going to be going live here in about 10 minutes over on the Missouri Motocross Hall of Fame page. I got some work to do over on there. Going to be talking with them about the Missouri Motocross Hall of Fame show that happened February 10th. Going to be taking some questions, so if you're interested in that, jump over there to the Missouri Motocross Hall of Fame page in about 10 minutes. We'll be there live. Otherwise, we'll see you back here Sunday night. Be nice to each other. Enjoy this great weather. For ORP TV, I'm Stag.